Well, hello friends and family, here we are again at our little waterfall. As you can see, it's running quite nice. There's a lot of bubbles down at the bottom. We didn't get a chance to get back in there today. Everything is wet. You can see the ground is saturated with water. So it's probably a good thing that we got that trench and all this work done so that the water can get out and actually do something when it gets down here instead of just turning into a big mud pie. This weekend we had company. My wonderful daughter came up and we hooked her up with our old tent. So she made a little camping spot by where our tent is, and we had a fire last night. And she tried some MREs for the first time, and it was wonderful. And there's our fire pit. And we did, we pushed down some more trees today, some more dead trees. We also found a really cool spot on our property that was quite a distance away from where we're currently camping at. It does require jumping over a little bit of water, but it's cool. There's a lot more sunlight in this area, which is probably why we're gonna end up building up here somewhere. But my daughter, she wanted to, and Marcy both, they wanted to go down and check out this other pathway at the bottom of this hill. So we're going to go up the path today. You can see it's fall. There's leaves everywhere. Trying to keep up with the raking is just killing us, so we've decided to forego the raking this time. You can see we still have pivotal stump. Marcy found a cool leaf here, so there's the leaf she found. That's pretty cool, right? Alright. But anyhow, I did a little whittling on that little thing there. And we decided today, although we did do some work, my daughter and I worked on our pathway up here, so it's like really cleared out a lot better. But we've decided that our road is going to actually go right up through the trees here, because it's a more level slope. Our current little pathway here will be abandoned. Well, at least it will be abandoned for the direction we walk in or out, probably. But this, at the bottom of the hill here, we run into this big old tree, and down the path here we found, I actually came through here and made a little bit of a pathway, so it was a little more traversable. It's been raining off and on today, so you can hear all that rain sound is from the wind blowing the trees. It blows the trees, and then all the rain comes off of the leaves. Ooh, that's a muddy step back there. Holy cow. Look at that big old muddy mess. Yeah, that's pretty squishy. Ooh. Yeah. I can hear a frog down here. So, what we discovered, there's a lot of water here. There's actually a little creek here that runs down there. And then there's an old beaver trail. So, we decided, hey, let's find out where this goes. And we came up here. This is the far east side of our property, and we ran into this like epic looking stump. Look at this guy. So big. The camera doesn't do it justice. It's all the way zoomed out. But I think our property starts right about where I'm standing, so I don't know if that stump's actually part of ours or not. But there's the pond over there. It might be kind of hard to see through the branches. But anywho, yeah, this was the new place that we discovered today. Pretty cool, right? There's a path I'm going to take back. Everywhere. See this, guys? That is the work of a beaver. That used to be attached to that. And you can see it goes right down about to where the water direction is. They were very fond of chewing on trees. Okay, I'm going to head back up and we'll continue from somewhere up the path there. So down there is where I just came from. This was the big tree I walked past. And I went down there to the right, down the hill, and then kind of over that way behind the tree. That's where we were at. This is probably, I'll show you, this is our path to get to the top of the easement, or the top of the property up at the corner where the easement starts. But we've been eyeballing this. Oh, there's a blue jay. Maybe I can get the blue jay on these guys. I tried to film them before and they don't sit still very much. But we were going to come through here and right down, oh, it's hard to see from this point of view. Right down through here, we'll just come down the path. The path is probably going to roll right down the hill through there and meet up further down there with this really steep path. So it'll be shorter and it won't be so steep. So we'll win on both ends. This, however, is going to continue to be the steepest part of the trip. Every time, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I shaved that little guy off right there. Made some wood chips. Because that was like a trip hazard. We removed some trip hazards. And then my daughter and I actually did a few hours of work, a couple 3 hours of work up here yesterday. And we made a huge impact up here. This is our easement. You can see there's actually somewhat of a wider path there now. We still got to do some of these bushes on the side, but we took out a lot of stuff through here. She was a champ. We got the shovel out and we were digging out these ferns. Ferns have some pretty gnarly roots. They don't dig out very easily, so anyhow, that's what we did. We got all the way down to here. This was where our sitting log was, which is now right here, and there's our creaky maple tree. I think I said that was an oak tree, but that's our creaky maple tree. It's getting to be close to noon, so you can see down there there's what looks like wants to be a road, but about that whole right side is just full of ferns. And we got some wood to cut up right here. So we were looking at a really big stump to eat earlier yesterday, I think. Oh, look at that. Oh. Nice sun coming through the trees. Okay, kids, well, that's what we got for you today. This has been our weekend number 7. This is our first weekend with Overnight Company, and it was cool. We had a good time and got a lot of work done. So we'll I guess we'll see you in another week or so. Until then, stay out of trouble.